All right, y'all, what going on? Hey, look, we got another damn idiot. He done did something crazy. It's a drill rapper. Check him out.
Boom! It says rapper K Flock sentenced to 30 years in prison for conviction in shootings. And a lot of them shootings happened on IG Live. He was recording himself. He got videos on the internet. He chasing the ops. He shooting at the ops. He chasing ops down in the Uber. It's just all type of crazy stuff surrounding this dude. But let's continue. Rapper K Flock was sentenced Tuesday to 30 years in prison for a series of shootings in his Bronx neighborhood, derailing a music career that was just taking off before his 2021 arrest. As I said, up-and-coming rapper, getting millions of views. What the hell you doing chasing a op? A broke-ass op.
Okay, see, now that's why I say, man, it's over with. Ain't no more black community. 19 Keys, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Dr. Umar Johnson, Yaki, and many of you other great speakers. All I'm gonna say, yeah, continue getting your money, man, but far as changing anything, it's a wrap, dude. You can go on, throw that dirty white towel in. It's over. Because anytime you got a mid-20-something-year-old on up in age, walking around with his damn pants sitting below his doo-doo hole so the wind can cut between his ass and he can get a little damn tingle. Boy, you in a world of damn trouble. Let's see what else he talking about.
You get millions of views. You got fans loving you. A op will be the last thing on my mind. I'm not taking no Uber. I'm not chasing you down. I'm chasing this money. If you know you got an opportunity to make life-changing money, make generational wealth, have a couple of kids, get you a bad bride, and chill out. But he couldn't do that. He wanted to prove something to the street, so that's why he kept doing crimes and recording himself. How stupid do you gotta be to do that? But let's continue. The 22-year-old rapper, whose real name is Kevin Perez, was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Louis Lyman, who criticized Perez for sending the wrong message to his young peers by glorifying violence during a less than 18-month stretch from 2020 to 2021 that prosecutors said left dozens of people on Bronx Street shot at, injured, or killed. Now, I always say, I'm no fan of the drill music. I'm not a drill historian. I'm not a drill documentarian. I just report on crime and tell niggas what not to do. I am not enamored with this culture. I feel like it's destructive. I feel like it's sending the wrong message to kids. You got grown ass men on the internet talking about how many bodies King Von got. Oh, I want to know how many bodies Chief Keef got. You got niggas making 6 hours documentaries. Kids see that and they say, hey, I want to be a drill legend. I want that 6-hour documentary made about me. Oh, y'all love King Von? Everybody say he was a serial killer. Y'all show him a lot of respect. He get a lot of love from his hood. I want to be that. And kids grow up trying to mimic that. And they grow up chasing that image that is very destructive. I'm just being real with y'all niggas. But let's continue. You taunted, you celebrated, you helped create a cycle of violence, Lyman said, noting that Perez bragged on social media that he was exonerated on the top count and wrote "Kill All Rats" on Instagram after a trial in which gang members testified against him. I remember that. See, before he was sentenced to 30 years in prison, he was found guilty on the RICO. And soon when he was found guilty, he jumped on Instagram and say "Kill All Rats." I'm like, man, this dude's stupid.
You know, I was just thinking, right? It really kind of sad, though. You can't feel sorry for him, but it's kind of sad because a lot of these guys, they go in 21, 22 years old, and then 50 years go by, man. If you mess around and your grandkids catch a charge to where they have to go do 2 and 3 years, Those would be the old men then, scooting around with a diaper on, telling old prison stories. I've been in here 45 years. Can you imagine that? That being K-Flock at that particular time. Let's just say nothing never happened to him. He didn't get stabbed. He's still living, but he just growed old in prison. You went in at 21, 22, 23. Head in, now you 64 years old. You scooting around. 2-3 of your teeth done fell out your goddamn mouth. All the hair done came out at the top of your damn head. Certain food you can't eat no more cause your bowels and stuff done got weak. Scared you might doo-doo all on yourself. That's some sad shit, yo. So y'all young kids, y'all better, take heed to that, man. And really, it got a lot to do with a lot of y'all really jumping off the porch, being a fucking do-boy. Y'all need to start being do-boys for your daddy, for your uncle, your granddaddy. But I don't get it. Y'all won't listen to them people. You'll run right off the porch, jump off into some dude's hands, and he boss you around, send you on all kind of crab dummy missions. And then, like I say, you speed it up 60 years, you'll be the old man in prison with all the prison stories. Hogging the TV. Can't nobody look at a certain show at a particular time because you done been in there so damn long. Let's go.
The first thing you want to do when you found guilty is show remorse. Now, you should have been crying like a bitch. Real talk. Because I'm already found guilty. My next step is to try to lighten the sentence. I don't want nobody to sentence me harshly. I'm sucking on my thumb. I'm acting like a baby. I'm like, I'm 20 years old. I'm not ready for that prison life. And maybe they'll show leniency on you. But as soon as you get found guilty, you talking about kill all rats. Wasn't a very smart move. The judge called Perez a man of promise, but said a lengthy prison sentence was necessary for 4 separate shootings that injured multiple people while he led a gang known as Southside DOA. Perez was convicted in March of charges including racketeering, conspiracy, and attempted murder. Now, when you see them charges, 25 to 30 years, that's not really a harsh sentence. He's 22. By the time he gets out, he'll be able to have some type of life. But I just hope he really learned his lesson, man. Get smarter, elevate your mind. Because where you at right now, you should be in like 17 years, 18 years when you get out. Perez insisted that he has changed, saying, "What I was at 18 is not what I am today." Saying everyone deserves a second chance, he added. "I was just a kid, didn't really know better." But Lyman criticized him for not expressing any concern for his victims. "To date, you've shown no real remorse for your conduct," the judge said. Perez was named Billboard's magazine R&B Hip Hop Rookie of the Month in November 2021, following the release of his first album, the DOA tape. It put him on the map as a newcomer in New York's drill rap scene, which featured performers who wield weapons and lyrics containing slang about violence. And I never understood the New York drill culture. I never liked it. If you from New York, I'm expecting you to spit. I'm expecting for you to be lyrical. I'm not expecting for you to have these tight ass pants on. You're twirling around, your partner rapping, you saucing and shit. No, all that shit that New York niggas do now. I'm used to you niggas wearing bubble coats, fur on the hood, and the Timberlands, and you putting together a nice string of words. I'm not used to you niggas twirling around and shaking your ass. I'm not used to that.